Despite that I have a physical problem going on, I would say the human body has an amazing power of resiliency. If you start treating your body well, it will treat you well. It's not my body's fault that I have an illness right now. In fact, it very well could be in part due to all the stress I put myself under. Mental health stress, psychological stress, emotional stress, for mismanaging myself, and poor eating habits for my eating disorder for years. I'm not saying that's the cause, but I'm sure that was one of the straws on the camel's back that put me in the physical condition that I'm in right now. But your body has amazing elasticity and ability to stand up to all you've done to it the wrong way over the years. If you treat yourself right, take care of yourself, you won't explode, you won't grow six arms, the sky will not fall. Um, you'll be free. You'll be a lot freer, a lot happier. Uh, in general, if you start to make friends with your body and overcome your conditions and your hang-ups. Uh, like I said, this is a couple of years and a long way down the road of recovering from eating disorder and body image issues and the exact same clothes. Literally the exact same outfit that I wore a couple of years ago. Torturing yourself, stop being your worst enemy. It changes something about you. You just listen to the way that I talk now compared to how I talked 2 years ago. It's a different woman who looks exactly the same. So your fear factor about your body changing, don't have it so much, because it doesn't so much. Much to my surprise. It really hasn't changed very much over the years. I've gone up a little bit, gone down a little bit, gone up a little bit, gone down a little bit, but not much impact in any direction. I'm pretty much look how I've always looked. And the only thing that's changed is that now I make common sense and I treat myself and my body with respect. Myself then to now, and tell me that recovery and treating yourself well has anything other than a positive impact. Hope you enjoy my crazy. And here we go. It popped into my head while I was cleaning out my clothes closet again. A couple of years ago, I did a video, body dysmorphic disorder, and I was wearing this outfit and I was complaining about my looks. So I was just going off about my appearance, going off about my weight, going off about my legs, and I thought it would be interesting to do a side by side. So I'm going to strip off that old video and combine the two, and let's just see, what does recovery really do to a person? Hello YouTube. I just got out of the shower. This happens to be one of the hardest times when it comes to head recovery. Most people love getting out of the shower. That great, fresh, clean feeling. I don't mind that. But I have to be without clothing, and it's really difficult. Things fit harder when you're still kind of wet. Eating disorder, recovery, body, it's constantly changing. At least now, I used to be terrified. I would not accept, weight gain was the most terrifying thing ever. It's so irrelevant and so ridiculous. But it still causes fear, just like the agoraphobia fears are ridiculous. And I have BDD, body dysmorphic disorder. And so what I see is kind of a Picasso rendering of what reality is. It's not real. And it's hard. It's a discomfort that I am now willing to accept as a temporary, that my weight is going to change up and down, my body is going to change in all different directions for a while, as I learn to freely eat and less exercise, sometimes no exercise. It's a temporary adjustment for freedom, but I have to spend a lot of time, the most time with my body, really looking at it to bring it to my awareness when I have just gotten out of the shower. My dysmorphia falls around my legs. They always have, they've always appeared to be tree trunks to me. And now that I have put on, and that's never changed, no matter how small I was. The only way that I could tell that I was small was by my clothing size. A couple of years ago, I did a video, body dysmorphic disorder, and I was wearing this outfit and I was complaining about my looks. Recovery from an eating disorder, and clearly I may not have the most self-confidence in the world, but I'm not a rambling mess like I was in that video. Let's see. I remember I had just got out of the shower and I was complaining about my beloved body. And now I would be grateful to have the energy that body had, regardless what it looked like. Sometimes we need things to come into our life to set our priorities in order. Anyway, I did a view of my legs. I was new to YouTube, so I did it something like this. Sideways, turn y'all sideways so you can't see anything and it doesn't make sense. But I did a leg shot. Stop being your worst enemy. It changes something about you. You just listen to the way that I talk now compared to how I talked 2 years ago. It's a different woman who looks exactly the same. I don't know, guys. It's life. If I were totally fine every day, come coming from where I'm coming from. I'd be full of shit. Forgive myself. And realize this is just a mood. Moods pass. I've come so far, it really baffles and bothers me when I get stuck like this. Being so aware of my own skin and my own body. A very unpleasant suit. Saran wrap. I'm consciously aware of it all the time. And I know it's irrelevant, but I can't ignore it. And I also can't ignore the appetite. That's all I'm doing is eating. I just can't stop eating. It's alright though. I may be recovering from an eating disorder. Hopefully. As long as it doesn't matter that you aren't perfect. It matters that you don't kick yourself for it. You don't fall completely off the wagon. And even I need to kick myself out of this. I don't know what activity I can do to do it. So here I am. Kind of like the outfit today though. It's pretty hip. I am alright. So are you. Ride the wave. Don't beat yourself up. Think positively every opportunity you get, even about this. It's a reminder of where you don't want to be. So your fear factor about your body changing, don't have it so much, because it doesn't so much. Much to my surprise. It really hasn't changed very much over the years. I've gone up a little bit, gone down a little bit, gone up a little bit, gone down a little bit, but not much impact in any direction. I'm pretty much look how I've always looked. And the only thing that's changed is that now I make common sense. And I treat myself and my body with respect. So I urge you to compare the way I speak about myself, the way I speak in general, the way I look, the way I am, the way I carry myself, then to now. And tell me that recovery and treating yourself well has anything other than a positive impact.